Hi everyone. So this week's discussion involved the works of Montaigne's skepticism. One of the main topics throughout our discussion boards was the aspect of religion and individuals' belief during Montaigne's time. As we learned in our text in our lecture, Montaigne wanted individuals to think for themselves and to question things that they were told to believe. This was a very strong concept, especially in regard to religion, due to in that time era, people who went against religious teachings most of the time were punished and sometimes even killed. So, for people to follow Montaigne's skepticism was a huge turning point in science, and being able to think freely and question previous works of science allowed science itself to progress. One thing that stuck out for me throughout the discussions was how religion played such a vital role in most individuals' thought processes. So, when looking into my own beliefs, it's an interesting aspect to think that during that time era, you were restricted in questioning things such as science or politics, etc. This makes you think of how even now in some countries, how this is still the case for many people. For example, we still have individuals who kill and are killed for their country and religious beliefs. And living in America, where we have the freedom of speech, again, it's harder to imagine how this would be. I don't think most people even think of that. In one of my responses, I discussed how when we look at his skepticism and his influence to not believe everything we were told, this is an interesting aspect in religion because history continues to repeat itself with religion. For example, when we think of the Crusades, holy wars, and even now with individuals killing others for religious beliefs, individuals continue to follow their leaders of religions and will even go as far as killing others for their beliefs. So overall, I feel that people continue to believe what they are told in many aspects without finding out the facts of situations. I believe his skepticism was a huge advancement with general education. That was another aspect that was pretty important. He believed that many parents used brutal punishment not to discipline the children, but rather to get revenge on a child. He also believed that schools were too strict on disciplinary measures. He believed that children should enjoy learning and that punishment was not good for children. Allowing children to enjoy learning would result in children being able to let their minds advance and learn more about the topics they were interested in. And then this could result in children potentially becoming scholars themselves, as they would be allowed to question current theories and teachings. And they would have the ability to do research and create more advanced and accurate theories on ways of doing things without being punished. So that's my takeaway. Hope you guys have a great week.